Hello everyone, my name is Sagar Kumar, Assistant Professor, RPIIT. So today we are discussing about types of DOM. As we are discussing in our previous video about DOM, that stands for Document Object Model. So now we can discussing about their types. So there are basically four different types of DOM. DOM. Let's start from their definition. So DOM comes in different types, which vary depending on the context in which they are used. Each type defines how the structure and nodes of a document are represented and manipulated. Below are the main types of DOM used in वेब डेवलपमेंट. तो बेसिकली हम इन चार टाइप्स के डोम का वेब डेवलपमेंट के अंदर यूज करते हैं. जैसे कि सबसे फर्स्ट इज कोर डोम. कोर डोम इज स्टैंडर्ड मॉडल दैट डिफाइंस द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एनी डॉक्यूमेंट whether it is XML, HTML, or any other type of document. It provides a generic set of interfaces for manipulating any document type. So there are several features of our core DOM. Like this is universal for all documents. Like हमारे पास अगर कोई HTML हो, XML या कोई other type of document है, ये उन सब के लिए यूज होता है. It defines standard interfaces like document elements, node, and attributes that we are using in our HTML files in our examples. So third is platform independent and can be extended from specific document type. Let's understand the example. Now accessing generic nodes. So how we access the node of the our document? Like we create a constant a variable const root node. So here we can use document element. So it represents the root node of the document. So console.log root node name. So here we get the HTML because here in this example we are using the HTML document. So we get the output of our HTML. So our base root is HTML. So second is our HTML DOM. This is specifically designed for HTML documents. It defines how HTML elements, attributes, and events are represented and manipulated. So there are several features of this DOM, like provide interfaces to access and manipulate HTML element directly, including additional methods and properties for HTML such as get element by ID, get element by class name, and inner HTML. These are functions we can also use in our previous examples. So so next handles HTML specific events like on click, on mouse, or etc. So let's take an example. So here we create a variable header. We get document.get element by ID. This is a method. Here we choose the header. In our HTML document we create an element which have ID header. So by this line we can get that element. And now header dot text content, we change the text of that document. So we change it by welcome to our HTML DOM. सो और थर्ड टाइप इज XML डॉम. सो बेसिकली ये अब इतना यूज़ नहीं होता क्योंकि हम वेब के अंदर ज़्यादातर HTML का यूज़ करते हैं. सो फिर भी जैसे हमारे सिलेबस के अंदर है तो इसे पढ़ लेते हैं. XML DOM is specifically designed for XML documents. So these documents are basically in use in mobile application development to create front end development. वेब डेवलपमेंट के अंदर अभी इसका इतना यूज़ नहीं करते हैं. बट here are some features of that. It represents the XML documents such as tree, provide method, property to navigate, modify XML content. It focuses on XML specific structures such as namespace and attributes. It lacks HTML specific properties like inner HTML but provides methods like create element ns for handling namespaces. Useful for applications that XML based data formats such as SOAP and RSS. So like we can take an example to understand the XML. This is more complex than HTML. So let's focus on that. Here we create an variable parser. Here we create a new object of DOM parser. In this DOM parser we give our element that we want to create. Here XML string. Here we want to create a string. String is we can return this in that format. We use this special commas and these note and note. Is the these are the tags like we use in HTML. These are also tags. Here we have create our own tags. Like here we create the note, then to tag, then from tag. Here the string is tov2 and Jenny. So here we convert this to string by using parser from string. Here we give XML string this, and here we have to specify in which document we have to convert this. Here we select text and XML. Now this is another variable we use in which we get our text. So here we use XML doc.get element by tag name. Here tag name is 2. So as you can see here, we get two tag here. That is the location of 0. As we can, so this is 0 location, and Jenny is on the first location. As you know, the location in the computer science start from 0. So we use that tag and define the location. So when we print this to node.text content, we get the output of code. So this is XML. We can study further about this. It is a bit complex. So now our third type is browser object model. Also that's strictly part of DOM. ये हमारा वैसे हमारा डोम का पार्ट नहीं है, बट इज इट इज एक्सटेंड द डोम प्रॉपर्टीज like the browser object model provide additional object features interacting with browser. It includes method and properties for controlling the browser window and performing tasks like navigation and user interactions. They have some specific features like handle browser specific functionalities such as window, navigator, and screen objects, not standardized but widely supported across the browsers. Work alongside the DOM to provide a complete environment for the web developer. So ये हमारे डोम के साइड बाय साइड ही वर्क करता है जैसे कि let's take an example how we use DOM. Here we print the window.location.href. Here we get the current URL of our document, web means our website that we are using. Here this is a method of window.alert. We can show alert to our web page. This is this is a DOM example. So there are key differences of different DOM types like core DOM. It focuses on generic structure used as a foundation of all documents. Like HTML DOM, it is specified for HTML documents. XML is specific for XML specific data and documents. BOM is browser environment, controlling browser behavior and interface. So that is about all about our types of DOM. So thank you. We can meet in our next video.